He thought he could buy my hand in marriage with a counterfeit dream and invest the real money in his gaming addiction. But he forgot that while love might be blind, the staff at Hermes has 20/20 vision, and they brought scissors. The weight of the orange box felt significant, but in hindsight, maybe it was just the weight of the lie. It was January 8, a Wednesday, and I was walking into the Hermes store on Michigan Avenue. I felt incredibly sophisticated carrying the Birkin 30 Marcus had given me. Marcus proposed on New Year's Eve. He made a big show of it, telling me how he had starved himself for 2 years to save up the $20,000 for this bag. He called it a symbol of his devotion. I was floored. Marcus was usually frugal, so this gesture meant the world to me. I brought the bag in because I wanted to get it conditioned. I walked up to the counter and placed it down gently. "Hi," I smiled at the sales associate. "My fiancé just gave me this. I'd like to book a spa treatment for the leather." The associate put on white gloves. She inspected the bag. Her expression went from welcoming to confused, then to cold. She called her manager over. The manager didn't even pick it up. She just leaned over and sniffed it. "Ma'am," the manager said, her voice dripping with disdain. "This is plastic." "Excuse me," I laughed nervously. "It's Togo leather." "It is polyurethane," the manager corrected. "The stamp is wrong. The stitching is machine-made. This is a counterfeit item." "That's impossible," I said, panic rising. "He spent our savings on this. Then he wasted his money," she said. "Policy dictates we destroy counterfeits on site." She pulled out scissors. I watched in horror as she stabbed the bag. Crunch. It didn't tear like leather. It snapped like a cheap binder. She cut it into ribbons in seconds. "Here," she said, handing me the pile of orange debris. "Don't bring fakes into my store again." I fled the store, humiliated, clutching the remains of my engagement gift. I sat in my car and looked at the scraps. Inside the lining, I found a tag, "Made in China, 100% synthetic." I pulled out my phone. I needed the truth. I logged into our joint bank account. I checked the future fund, where we had been saving for the wedding and a house. It was drained. I checked the transaction history. December 28, DHgate, com $185. The bag, January 2, Best Buy $4,500. Gaming PC components, January 2, Micro Center $2,200. Monitors, January 3, Secret Lab chairs, $600. He spent nearly $8,000 on a gaming setup. He spent $185 on my Birkin. He looked me in the eye, proposed, and lied about everything. He stole our future to play video games and gave me a piece of garbage to keep me quiet. I started the engine. I wasn't going to cry. I was going to scream. I am currently driving home with a passenger seat full of shredded plastic that was supposed to be my future asset. Marcus thinks I'm out getting his grand gesture cleaned. He's probably sitting in his underwear, surrounded by the boxes of the high-end gaming setup he actually bought with our wedding money, completely unaware that I'm about to walk through the door with the evidence of his betrayal in one hand and his engagement ring in the other. I'm not just going to break up with him. I'm going to make him wish he had bought a real bag. Click here to watch full video.